Running full system diagnostics. Machine status fully operational. System online. All stations are now enabled. Target dog resistance. Operation overkill.
that I've been missing. But I'm foolish. I needed you. Know that I've been missing. But I'm foolish. I needed you. Know that I've been missing. But I'm foolish. I needed you. Know that I've been missing. But I'm foolish. I needed you. But I'm foolish. I needed you. Know that I've been missing. But I'm foolish. I needed you. I needed you.
Good evening, guys. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, Russian dude. Yo, good evening, everyone. Welcome to who have we got? Sigs versus Fargo. How can I forget? How's everybody doing on this fine Saturday night? Hopefully we can have some amazing games tonight. I've reset my webcam up, and hopefully you're liking my my lights in the back. But I tell you, I've spent so much money on these lights. But every time I switch them off, you can connect them to your phone and you can change the color and stuff like that. But every time you switch them off, I have loads of trouble connecting to my phone. So I feel like complaining because for the price I paid, it was very, very, it's very annoying. Let me show you some of the cool stuff. What color are we on now? Blue. A little bit of green. I had to turn the brightness right down because it's so bright. It's actually on 6% brightness. If I put it to 100, we can do disco. It goes to the beat of the music, so when I've got my speakers on, you can hear it. So you can see it to the beat of the music. It has this little thing that plugs in it. I don't know if you can see it about there on my webcam. You can see it. Yeah, so we're gonna leave it on, I think, blue. But yeah, the brightness is on like 6%. But then I've also got these LEDs on the roof as well, so you can see the my room is like a crazy disco at the moment. Daniel just messaged me, I think, just saying, did I get the latest version of a map or something? Benjamin says, can I make it red? Yeah, I can. 1 second. Oops. So yeah, that's how the app looks like. I don't know if you can see that. Can I make it red? I got a custom one I made, yellow with red on the end. What else have I got? This is so whenever I talk now, it lights up. It goes to the beat of the music. So, and that's on 100% brightness. That's why it's way too bright. So you notice if I'm really quiet now, you can't see any lights. But if I talk really loud, then it goes to the beat of the music. So if I tap, yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it on blue, on like 6%. I think it works best, so you can see me on webcam. So yeah, how's everyone doing? I'm just gonna catch up on the chat. Mega Bless said, do you have external audio interface for mic? Yeah, I do. When before, when it was all internal inside of my computer and stuff, the sound quality wasn't as good as I wanted it to be, so I had to spend a lot of money. The mic was like £400 by itself, but then I've got two things. One's an audio interface and one's a sound processor. But yeah, they were both very expensive. But mostly any donations and stuff that you guys give me, it all goes into trying to make the stream better, either a faster computer or cool lights or something for the webcam or something like that. Literally every penny of donations goes straight back into making the stream and stuff better. So I think we're going to do a test. Yusuf says, can't wait for the setup tour. I wanted to make that already, actually, but I'm still waiting for a few things. So you can't see it, but to my right side is a window that I've actually had to board up with cardboard and sellotape because my blinds that I've ordered, these silver blinds, are taking way too long. When I ordered it, it let me pay for it without telling me when it was going to get delivered. And then a month later, they send me a message saying your blinds are due for delivery like on the 7th of September. So it's going to be like 5 weeks. And it wasn't a short amount, a small amount that I paid for them either. Don't tell me, is this the first game? Is this the first game? I thought they said test, but maybe this is the first game. But yeah, I've got my beers on Carlsberg today. Okay, I thought we were on a test, but actually it looks like the first game. So we've got Sigs versus Fargo, two extremely good players. Obviously Sigs one of the best probably to ever play the game, and Fargo, one of the best players online at the moment. They did play, don't know how many weeks ago it was now. Was it like 6 weeks ago, 7 weeks ago, something like that? And Size did win pretty convincingly. I think I can't remember what the score was exactly, but Size did win. But it looks like we're on with the first game. I thought this was a test. We've got Fargo going for 2 barracks and going for the oils. We've got Size also going for the oils. I was expecting at least one player to go for 2 supplies, 2 war factories. But I mean, actually, Size's build order does look pretty solid. He's sending 1 red guard to either side, whereas Fargo is going for pretty much all of the ores very, very fast. But Fargo's gone a Helix, and I really, really don't like that as tank. Fargo's probably lost already, actually, just based on the 2 units that Size has already made. Yeah, this is game over already, I think. It's a complete build order loss. The GAT coming in now is going to deny both of these oils for Fargo, and Fargo's probably also going to be denied these 2 oils here on the right side, but also this Helix can pretty much go nowhere. Size even maybe even predicted it was going to be a Helix. He's only made GATs out of 1 war factory. Second war factory now up for Size. Extremely decent build order from Size. Fargo's coming in to clear this GAT up on the left hand side, but Size's economy is just going to be so good now, because he's going to be on like what? He's going to be on 4 oils, whereas Fargo's only going to be on 2, and the only unit, really decent unit he's got on the map is a Helix. Helix is going to kill the GAT there, though, without taking any damage, but there's an outpost and a GAT coming in now. I've got this moderation thing on the chat, by the way, so some of your messages might be hidden if you type anything, like someone typed retard before, as you do, then it might get hidden until the moderator. I think Erdy's on, so cheers, Erdy, for approving some of the messages. Looks like Fargo's actually going to get a bit of map control. He's killed a couple of units there, but Size actually got a big scout here with that outpost. If the outpost is smart, which I'm sure it will be, will run over the red guard. It's killing the trucks. War factory going down for Fargo. Size plenty of units in the center. Fargo does have that, but Size can easily clear that out with a flamer just from there. It's decent to see a 1v1 on a 3v3 map. Probably mostly end with really big, decent battles, but it looks like in this case, Fargo's off to a bad start. Yo, dude from Russia, thank you, man. It's got 2 GATs from Fargo going down this right-hand side. There is going to be 2 war factories there ready for Size, though. So not sure how successful that's going to be. Size is completely wrecking Fargo so far. Units going down here for Fargo. He's only got 1 of them oils. He now has the 2 oils on this side, though, so he does have, what, 5 altogether? Another war factory going down there in the back of Fargo's base. Size on 4,700. Does have all of the ores on his side of the map. I would like to see him expand a little bit quicker, though. He is preparing a Helix in the back of his base. Yo, Salman, welcome. You want the sound in game up a little bit. Okay, I turned it up like 7%. Tell me if that is any better. I'll do it a little bit more actually. Alright. That's increased now. Let me know if that's better. But yeah, Fargo's base is getting ravaged on this left-hand side. Fargo holding on for now, but Size is pushing down this right-hand side as well, and there's no base there for Fargo. You can see Size is red all over his side of the map. Size's Helix is now in the mix as well, but being chased away. Let me know if that volume is better, by the way. Who's calling me a fascist? Well, Fargo's oil going down really slow on this right hand side. It bugs out with the outpost, as you probably know. The the tank hunters inside of there not attacking, but Fargo's base here is wide open, so Size is kind of hanging around for nothing over there. Fargo's now got a command center out. Weirdly, Size still doesn't seem like he has that much. I think he is still easily winning, and Fargo's base here is now under attack. But Size is pretty much only making Gats, though. If Fargo mixed this up with some Battlemasters combined with his Helixes, that'll probably be a little bit of a better mix, because these Flamers do go down pretty quick against these Gats. Mind you, he does have outposts in there as well, so... Is the game sound still low, is it? Or is it better now? Yeah, as Boyka said, there's no tanks yet. Let me just increase the sound a little bit more. It was on like 40 and now it's like on like 70 or something, so it's been almost doubled. But I mean, Fargo's in the base of Size now. Migs came in and did attack there, but all these Gats though, not sure if Fargo's going to be able to unload there. Size does have a Helix army of his own though, but Fargo's base, Fargo doesn't really have much at all apart from them Helixes in Size's base, which are going down fairly easily. Size now on 7,700, but Size's macro in this game, I know he's winning and he's probably winning comfortably, you could say, but his macro in terms of expanding in the middle, not been super quick. But Size's Helixes is coming in now. This is pretty much the end for Fargo, I think. He doesn't have the right-hand side. His left-hand side is going down so quick. There is a Gat out, though, so Size just needs to take that out before he finishes the War Factory. War Factory now down. I would have finished the airfield, personally, because that would have been 1,000. But he does have 13k. I don't know if it makes all that much difference. I would now kill the oils. The oils there on the right are dead. Some units went down there. Fargo now expanding to the middle, but Size does have 2 doses here and 15k. Helix is going back for Size now. Mig's coming in instead. He does a black napalm. Gat going down so quick. Size now taking a little bit of damage in the middle. Although Size is doing very well and clearly winning, like I said, it's not absolutely flawless. And he is floating like almost 20k. His macro is not on point. Gas going down there on both sides. Helix is now in the middle for Size, and Fargo's base is pretty much reduced to just what you can see here on screen. Outpost there for Fargo going down. Yeah, Fargo throughout this whole thing, I'm not convinced about Fargo's build order, that it was the best thing to do. Fargo's still on 7,000, but I mean, he's got a couple of helixes, but he's versus pure gats, so I'm not sure how successful those helixes are going to be. Only a matter of time now before Fargo GG's out. He has deployed some mines, or are they back in his base? Yeah, they are back in his base. Artillery coming in as well, probably to kill that. But Fargo at this point is just kind of hanging in. Oh, the mines are there. It didn't even kill the oil. But yeah, Fargo is 100% dead. 7,000 in the bank for him. Sure, size is on a crazy amount of money, almost 25k.
There are no more supplies here. Let's pick up some goods. Let's pick up some goods.
Size almost on 30k now. Fargo on 6. Fargo's base just getting completely annihilated. He's got a flamer there on the right side. He's got this helix is probably his last attack. Does he manage to evacuate? GG. Doesn't make any difference. Just 2 gats will clear that up anyway. So well played to Size. I actually thought that was a test game. Didn't realize we were going to play 1v1 on DEF CON. Best of 13, so it's first to win 7? Yeah, 7. Yeah, I actually didn't read the rules. Let me read the rules. Just checking that wasn't the task, because I can't see DEF CON. Oh yeah, no, it wasn't a test. Players to be taken. Okay, so the second one is air mirror on Bosic Destruction, which is what they've taken. So then after this is a stealth mirror on Bitter Winter. Can you move the donations bar on the top left to the bottom right, because the player's comment won't appear that way? Oh yeah, sorry. If I can make it fit. Yeah, sorry, I didn't think of that. Thank you for telling me. Okay, so 1-0, quite convincing to Size. And yeah, air mirror on Bosic Destruction now. Is Fargo going to play normal, or is he going to do something crazy like a combat Chinook? A quick combat Chinook with followed up by V's can beat airfield with Raptors if you're quick enough to get across the map. So on for the second game. I actually didn't introduce the players in the first game, so I thought it was a test, but we're on officially for the second game now. We've got Fargo in the south on Bosic Destruction with the Cyan USA Air Force. And in the north, we've got Big Size in the pink with also USA Air Force. So USA Air Force mirror. The next game will also be a mirror as well, which will be stealth. Size going for a quick barracks. Fargo also going for a quick barracks. Something he actually does like to do is go for a drop of 3 or 4 missile defenders. Sometimes he will drop a dozer and build a barracks in your base as well to make you kind of overreact. I have fallen for that once myself, so aware of some of the stuff that Fargo does. Looks like he's he's not going to go for the dozer drop. It doesn't look like he's going to send a dozer down the left hand side though. Airfield, I think, is That's weird. Oh, he's going for... He's trying to... he's tricked Size, and now he's going for a combat Chinook. So he is going for a combat Chinook. He's going to try and close that down. So it all comes down to timing. Size is going to try and take out the power, and that will slow down the combat Chinook. That's actually massive if that happens. It all comes down to timing of that combat Chinook. Power too late from Fargo. The rebuild on it. But that slowed down the combat Chinook, which is now going to allow the Raptor of Size, very, very smart from Size as usual. Yeah, the Raptor of Size will now be up far quicker than the combat Chinook. That's even if he does still go for combat Chinook. Yeah, he is. And the Raptor is coming straight across the map. Fargo not realizing. Somehow the combat Chinook has survived. Not quite sure how that is possible, but it's going to fly across the map. But the second King Raptor is surely going to be ready. Size is fully ready with missile defenders, but the combat Chinook is still going. I'm surprised Fargo didn't try to protect it with the other two Chinooks that he had. Size is fully aware, but that one is even going to be able to reload. He's gonna unload here. Raptor does come in and kill the combat Chinook, but now it's loaded missile defenders. It's going to try and laser load the Raptor, but it's not going to be of any use. Raptor's going to come in and probably target one of these. He's going to try and block some of the missiles with the other combat Chinook that he has now built. So the other combat Chinook is coming across the map. There is now 2 King Raptors though, so needs to be careful with the combat Chinook because the second King Raptor will just kill it. Okay, it's not killed it, but there's this ranges out now for Size. Of course, his barracks can just make ranges so easy. V going down there. This is absolutely just... it's just textbook basic stuff from Size. He's not even just playing amazingly. He's just playing nice and safe and solid like he always does. And Fargo's just playing a little bit reckless. Kind of with that all in. I don't know. I think he might have been better just playing normal. Going for Raptors, but Size is really hard to beat in MRS, so I can understand why he didn't do that. Fargo's still hanging around and doing pretty well though. He's getting both of the oils behind this. He's also got V's out as well. Somehow got a load of missile defenders inside of Size's base. So weirdly, he's still doing really well. 2 King Raptors now coming across the map. I imagine he's going to target the power. There's another V out, but these Raptors are going to have a lot of targets once a load of these Vs come out. There's already 2. There's an airfield coming up behind this for Fargo. It's now building a power, but again late. Size taking some damage on one of his Chinooks, but he has built 3 though, so they're able to point defense laser each other. More King Raptors coming across the map, and he's actually going for the War Factory this time. Needs one more, which is coming now. I think he's got... I don't know, I thought he had the Raptor missile upgrade. I can't remember what it's called. Where it does 15% extra damage, but I think it's just because it's vetted up. It's firing like different color missiles. I think red. Size now got a Comanche out. Size is completely on point, stopping these Vs, getting inside of the base. Fargo is now on a decent-ish economy, but there's a Comanche now in his base, and it's going to be taking out a Dozer. I wonder if the Dozer are going to be able to finish the airfield in time. I think it... Ooh, 99%, that's really unlucky. But Fargo's now got some King Raptors out. He's going to have to go back and defend his base from the Comanches, but 4 King Raptors from Size now coming in, probably going to target the airfield. Airfield gone down. A load of Scion on the map, but most of it is Rangers. Those are going down. Has finished the airfield though. Fargo now rebuilding another airfield. It'd be nice if he sends these these ranges. But Size is now on a second airfield. Sorry, not second airfield, second supply. But that Raptor is 100% dead, and then that should vet up as well. Maybe not. Fargo is getting ripped apart despite his 2 oil capture. Size is still on 1 airfield. He's literally won the game with 1 airfield, 1 barracks, and just some perfect unit control. There is now a Spectre in as well, A10. Gonna kill the powers. Fargo's looking a little bit desperate in these games so far with the... well, especially with that kind of all-in with the combat Chinook. Did try to build something behind it, but Size just playing 100% solid.
You have been
And comes out on top. GG. Well played to Size. Gonna update the score. 2-0 is first to 7. Size is well on his way already. Yo, throwaway account. Yeah, man, you missed the lights. Quick demo before. We've got green. Does that change to green? Yeah. Red with yellow. Disco. Twinkling midnight sky. Romantic. Whoa, that's too bright. Too bright. On 100%, it's hard to even look at it. If it's a little bit dark and you put it on 100%, it's hard to even look at. That one is romantic. I'm going to change it back to blue though, because I think it's easier on the camera for the stream. Okay, so we're on with game 3. Hopefully Fargo makes it a little bit closer in this one. We've got, don't even know what map this is. Fargo has quit though.
You have been defeated.
This is one of my... I like this map. Bitter Winter Balanced or something like that. I think Fargo might be nervous. Yo, Excel. Cheers, man. Fresh Gaming says, I have a question. How to host or join in the one game on the Revora? How does it work? I have a video on how to set up and play a 0 hour online. I've got a Windows 10 version and Windows 7 version. So if you just follow that, and if you've got connection issues, I've also got a video on connection issues. So everything I know is on them two videos. So I couldn't honestly tell you anything more than them 2 videos. So yeah, take a look. Okay, let's start with one Bitter Winter. I'm not sure who has balanced this map, but in the bottom left, we've got Size with GLA Stealth. Of course, there's another mirror in the blue. And in the top right, we've got Fargo. Also with GLA Stealth in the cyan. So there's 2 different shades of blue going at it. So let's see what's happened. Right, so in the original Bitter Winter, you used to have a massive ridge that went all the way around there. And then there used to be another supply. Oh no, maybe that is the supply. Okay. That is the supply, but it's moved position a little bit. And then that supply has just moved around a little bit because I'm pretty sure it was there before. Yo, Russian dude, welcome. Those supplies look pretty similar, and that supply looks pretty similar. But the big ridge has been taken out, and apart from that bit remains. So I was going for 3 supplies, and weirdly managing to afford 3 tunnels and a war factory and a technical. There wasn't a crate on the start of this map, was there? Fargo's choosing to be a little bit more aggressive this time. He's already prepared some terrorists, but there is a technical already from Size. It might actually reveal the terror tech coming from Fargo. Fargo almost putting his workers inside of there, but then choosing not to. Always like this from Fargo. Always manages to box in his workers and protect them really, really well. Fargo's going for a TNT on one of the supplies. Why? What the hell kind of macro was that? He could have killed that supply 100% if he had just used all the terrorists, but for some reason, maybe he messed up his hotkeys again. For some reason, he did mess it up. Fargo's now expanding to a 3rd supply himself, but Size has already been on 3 supplies for quite a while, already establishing another tunnel in his main base. Fargo's got a nice sneaky worker here. Yo, Phil Piskin, welcome. These 3 technicals for Size. Just doing a bit of scouting more than anything. Fargo's now got 1 scrap to technical, but Size also has 1 as well. A couple of them are the vet 2 as well. Size got another forward tunnel. It's already creeping forward its workers. Size got a decent map control, but there is a sneaky tunnel here from Fargo. So if he gets on 2 war factories and gets on with a decent army, there's a terror tech here from Size taking the tunnel down to the hole. Imagining this worker will start building a tunnel pretty soon for Size in this little city. Size doing really well with these technicals. He's on 3,900. Fargo on 2k.
Let's go, guys. I will work.
Fargo now sending his RPGs into the range of the tunnels. That tunnel's going to take you down very, very easy. Yo, Adib. I won't try and say your surname. I'll just say hi, Adib. Welcome. Yeah, Fargo's desperately trying to save this this area. Is also building a 2nd war factory now. Size also on a 2nd war factory, but also a palace behind this. So Size once again is very much ahead. I don't know if Fargo has spotted that supply there. Fargo's barracks going down. There's a few quads now out for Fargo, going to chase these units away. Fargo quite rightly targeting the weaker of the techs to take 1 out. But it very much feels like Size is in control once again. All of Size's army going down there. Not really expecting another tunnel there, I don't think. But Size does come in with a TT and kills Fargo's supply. Fargo now has spotted this one. He does already have this supply over here. So Fargo's going to be on 4 supplies very shortly. So that is going to be more than Size is on. It's all because of this one here. But Size does have some tunnels very, very close. So as soon as he amasses some quads just like this, he could easily just push in there and take this. You'll probably recognize that some of these crates are getting pretty low as well, so you'll probably see. Yo, Andrew. Radchenko. I will try and say that one. How are you doing? Welcome. Toxin Tractor going to clear out that building of Fargo's. Technical's probably going to take this out though. But Technical... Well, I thought he was going to go back, but actually the quad The quad's going to hang around too long though, and the quad is going to go down. That's not worth it, I don't think. I think the toxin tractor is only like 500 or 600 for stealth. Worker going down there. Tunnel has to be cancelled because he cannot finish it. Size on 2,700 now. Technical going to go down for Fargo. Just going to escape on a couple of HP actually. Fargo is now on 2 war factories and now establishing another tunnel back here. But Size is already on a black market. Is already getting some buggies out. It's not looking the greatest from Fargo. There is a hijacker out now. There's going to be another TNT, and this is all XP in the bank for Size. Another supply of Fargo's going down. That's going to make him... Oh, I don't know if that was cancelled, actually. He does have the cash. I think he tried to build a palace and then cancelled it. It would make sense. Yo, G. Heldarius, welcome. So it looks like that technical has gone down, I think. Yeah, it has. But then we've got a surprise attack from Fargo here on the left-hand side. Sneaky tunnel. But there are buggies out now, so the buggies should be able to take out this from range. But Fargo not going a palace behind this. I think he is investing back in that supply. He does need to get a palace out soon, because he's going to need to combat these. He's going to even need buses. Jarman buggies not going to be able to take it out. Take out the buggies with just quads. This is a bad engagement for Fargo because these buggies are just doing massive damage from range. Fargo is trying to push in and cause some damage. He's losing so many quads though. Decent retargeting there from Size. But all of these are going to get cleared up, and this is just putting Size further and further ahead in terms of XP. Fargo now upgrading to a palace, but this is quite late at 8-9 minutes. Fargo's attack is being pushed right back now. Size should know that there is a tunnel there, and even if not, the quads are going to go and find it anyway. One of the buggies is taken over by the hijacker. That's pretty good actually. He's only spent 600 there, and he managed to take out 2 buggies, so that's not bad. Yo, Muad, welcome. Thanks, man. Technical in the back of the base, and although it's only killed a couple of workers, it's more of a good scout because it now reveals where the palace is. It reveals that he's got 1 black market. He's on 2,800. We've got Fargo on 5,500 now. Palace is well on the way. Command center now up for Fargo as well, or almost up. Command center already up for Size. Another hijacker taking over another buggy. That's 2 buggies gone down there. A third one as well, I think. Was it 3 buggies in total went down there? The Size is now on the bounty upgrade. Sorry, the bounty promotion. So every few units that he kills or every building that he kills, he's going to get money for it. Yo, Ancient UKR, welcome. Looks like this is getting pushed back for Fargo. Almost a bad pop there. A load of quads going down low, but he does have the GPS scramble now because a load of them are stealth. He does have a palace of his own now and buggies. He did have the worker chilling inside of the palace just for extra safety. That's now mined out. So Fargo all this time was on 4 supplies versus Size's only 3. Size now long distance collecting from there. So all things considered, Fargo's not actually doing too bad. Size is only on 1,000. Like, if Size has one bad engagement, I know I want to say this is all he has, but it's actually a massive army. But if Size has one bad engagement, he doesn't actually have a massive base and economy behind it. That's unlucky for Fargo, losing an expensive unit, which is the Jarman. Size does have AP ammo though, so these battles should technically be in Size's favor. Of course, Size was fighting into the defense there. So he did lose a couple of quads. Needs to be careful with these buggies though, they're going a little bit too close to these tunnels. Fargo was trying to clear out this then, but I think he's cleared out one building, but that's it. Fargo does need to get AP ammo in the repair upgrade if he wants to stand a better chance at winning these battles. But yeah, someone said, where's Fargo's buggies? Yeah, quite right. I don't know where they are. There's some going inside of the tunnel there, so let's see. Does do a pretty bad pop, though. Fargo's got a bit of a habit of doing this. Lost 3 or 4 units there. And Size is pushing this right back, once again getting the bounty. A nice snipe on one of the important units there. That was a Vet 2 quad, pretty powerful quad. That now needs to be cancelled. One of the buggies getting picked off again. That was once again a decent unit. Size behind this, making loads of black markets rather than investing into more of an army, although he does have a few more units trickling in. Fargo, in the meanwhile, does have a 3rd market, a 4th market, but it's going to be against Size's 6. But once Size clears this area up, then look at his map control that he's got. He's already cleared out that. Oh, I suppose Fargo does have this. At the moment, it's pretty even map control wise. Size is now mined out there. Fargo is still collecting on that supply only. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 markets versus Size's 6. I think that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 5. Only on 1,500. Size on 700. Yeah, both players not actually on that much money, but Size is going to be on more though. Yo, Eddie, thank you very much, man, for the super chat. Thanks. Not a great engagement there for Fargo, losing a few units. Oh, I'm tired. Always tired when I'm doing these streams. I think it's sitting in a hot room in one place for a very long time gets me tired. I think Fargo could maybe sell that supply now, because that one is a stealthed one. Probably prefer to keep the stealthed one. Yeah, but the game has slowed down a hell of a lot. I think Size has got a pretty full tunnel, but not so sure about Fargo's tunnel though. Yeah, game has slowed right down. Let's see if Size is building any more markets. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 markets, but it doesn't seem to be building any more. Size has got a decent army. He hasn't cleared out this bottom right side though, so still vulnerable to an attack there, but he does have this building and a Jarman there, so we can see what is coming. Got 4 buggies for Fargo. Not sure how many's in his tunnel. He's going to try and get this quad. Needs to get out there fast before Size pops out and tries to take it out. There is a Jarman here. That was revealed, so I think he's using the radar van to reveal these. There's of the buggy upgrade, but no buggy rocket upgrade. You know, the rocket upgrade that does 25% extra damage? Doesn't quite have that. I don't know if Size does or not. Size is trying to take back some map control here. So I think when he knows Fargo is busy, then he'll try and take back some map control of his own. Losing one tunnel there I don't think means a hell of a lot because he does have the city. He can just send another worker there, but if Fargo loses this bottom right hand side, he's going to have a hard job getting that back up. Bit of an engagement on both sides here. Needs to evacuate that bus very, very fast on 1 HP. That's a massive, massive loss. He should have evacuated it and got the RPGs out of it if it was full, definitely anyway. These buggies need to be careful. One of them is at least going to go down. A second one going to go down. This is a bit of a bad second part of the engagement there for Size. Going to lose 3 units in total. 2 buggies and then that quad. Size only got a few units in this tunnel now. He's got 3, 4... Is that 9? Or 8 markets now. 8 markets still. Fargo behind this, making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is also going to be on an 8 black market count, but Size is making a Scud Storm. And that's going to hurt. Eddie, if you're trying to donate more than €1 through Super Chat, don't bother with Super Chat anyway because YouTube takes like, I think 30 or 40% of it. Or is it 35%? They take something like that. So it's better if you do it through the Streamlabs because they take less of a percentage. It's like minimal compared. I think it's like 5% or something like that, fees. Yeah, you just, the Super Chat is mainly, well not mainly, you're still mainly supporting the streamer, but it's heavily supporting YouTube. I think they make enough cash. So they're going to be on an equal market count pretty soon, but Size is going to be a super weapon ahead, and that's going to put the pressure on Fargo to make a move. Size making 2 defensive tunnels on the Scud. He's protecting against the Saboteur, I think. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 markets still. Fargo managing to reclaim some of the land on this bottom right. Yo, Lost Hero. I didn't get the notification then. Yo, thank you very much. Donation. Yeah, the super chat doesn't also count towards the donation thing at the bottom right either. I don't know how to make it count. I don't think I can. Yo, the Sleep Master. Thanks, man. Let's see if Fargo's going to go for a Saboteur or not. He does have a load of buggies out now, and that's quite a decent engagement. I think that's the whole of Size's army now gone down. Size now got a battle bus out that is stealthed. Also stealthed his Scud. He's now got 4 tunnels defending his Scud Storm. But this stealthy burst is going to get in the buggy line. It's going to kill 1 buggy. He's running away with half its HP. The buggy's actually not doing a bad job at taking some of the HP off there. Not sure though if he's got... Yeah, he has got the rocket upgrade now, and that battle bus is coming back. Does get sniped off, but 2 buggies go down, and that battle bus is probably going to go down as well. Fargo also has a battle bus out. Needs to be careful though, because it is a very, very low HP, and it's going to go down. At least it's survived back here though, so he can evacuate it. Providing that it hasn't bugged out. Yo Eddie, by the way, I'm not getting the sound cues for these donations. I didn't see it on the other screen. I saw it on the live stream screen. So thanks for the donation, man. Yeah, I heard that Russian guy is streaming the stream. To be honest, he's streaming to the Russian community that can't understand me. So is it that bad? So the Russians can actually watch and understand, I guess. I guess it's alright. It's only to the Russian community that otherwise probably wouldn't be here anyway, so. As long as they come over here and subscribe as well. But yeah, he's doing it because there's different languages. Most of the Russians can't understand what I'm saying. There's only very few. Spekovic, I remember being one of the guys. Yeah, this is one of the longer games so far, the longest of the series so far. Fargo desperately trying to push in because he wants to try and kill that Skidstorm before it fires. He's doing a fairly good job, but Size does have a nice defense. He's got these 3 tunnels here. Needs to be careful he doesn't go too close to the tunnels though. He does have this battle bus though, so if there are buggies coming out for Size, his battle bus is going to come in and support. It could go badly for Size. One bad engagement, I mean, if he loses a load of buggies to one battle bus, it could potentially go bad. He does have buggies out here. He's popped in the right position. I think he maybe is expecting that battle bus. Of course, when it does pop out the tunnel, I think it does reveal itself for the time being. Throwaway account says, how much does my favourite beer cost in England? Oh, if you want to buy a 4-pack of pretty much any beer, it's probably around £5. Most of that, I believe, is tax. Where did I go recently? I went to Czech Republic, and I got like 2 or 3 beers, a flavoured cider, a bottle of water, and some chocolate, and it came to like, I'm sure like 3 or 4 quid, pounds, English pounds. No, sorry, less than that, like 2 or 3 pounds. So I don't think in Czech Republic they tax their beer as much. So it is like 40% or 50% cheaper in some countries. But yeah, you can buy like a pack of what did I buy the other day? Corona, 12 glass bottles for, what was it, £10, I think. Obviously, the more you buy, the cheaper per bottle it is. Yeah, Lucifer is right. £5 is about $8 US. Although at the moment the pound is not worth very much versus the dollar. It's almost like, I think it's 1 to 1.2 at the moment. So I think it's more like £5 is $9, I think. Yo, Shamil, welcome. So Fargo's desperately trying to get in an attack, but Size is now going to be able to launch this Skidstorm. Where's he going to hit those? Fargo's done a pretty good job at spreading his markets out. Sadly, I can't see. It's going to be somewhere here. Maybe the palace? Yeah, I was going to kill Fargo's Skidstorm. I actually completely missed that. I was going to reset it? Okay, not reset it. So as long as he repairs that now, he's going to try and finish it off with a sneak attack. Unlucky. He needs to sell it. Sell so quick. This is pointless. It's going to give Size loads of money. Watch the 1,000. a vet 2 quad and $1,000 for killing the Skidstorm. Peter is online. Can latest donations be shifted because it's higher than the Scud timer? Yeah, it can. I think that'll do. Yeah, that should be better. Sorry, I don't think about these things when I'm setting it up. Yes, good time is on 3 minutes and 16. Plenty of buggies out for Fargo, and he's keeping up the pressure and actually claiming some of the map back. But what is making it more difficult is these buildings have got some garrisons inside of it. So if this worker comes and repairs it now, it just means you've got to mix the toxin tractor in there as well, or it means you have to sit around with the buggies picking off those buildings from a distance. Size realizing there's a tunnel there and going to kill it. Size doesn't actually have that many units, which is uncharacteristic of Size. He's got loads of markets and a Scud Storm, and held back on the units is pretty unlike him. We've got another market going down for Fargo and a Scud Storm again going down for him. I'm quite liking Size's defense around his Scud Storm. Yo, Russian dude, maybe my message, what I said about subscribing from that guy's channel worked. Has he muted it, or has he got my voice going on that stream? As in, can they hear what I'm saying? Or I guess he's muted it. Otherwise you just hear two voices. I saw an angry mob somewhere. Where did I see that? Angry mob here from Size. Fargo building black markets kind of all over the place. Angry mob is going to send them back into the tunnel for the time being. He's going to need a Jarman or some quads to take them out, but loads of buggies now for Size. He's got all the upgrades as well, so they're very, very strong. He's got a battle bus and some quads mixed in as well, or one quad rather. Angry mob getting close to the tunnels and is causing so much damage to the tunnels. Tunnels being pushed back. Radar van's going to kill all them rebels. What a way to die. It's weird vehicle crushes because it doesn't actually look like it hits the rebels that fast, but as soon as it hits them, they die. It's not like the animation, they go underneath and get crushed. It's like as soon as they hit the bumper, it's only doing like 20 mile an hour or 10 mile an hour, but as soon as they hit the bumper, they immediately die. Plenty of buggies here from Fargo, and they are probably going to be able to take out some of these angry mobs. There's loads of buggies here from Size now, and Fargo's buggies are all going down so quick. That's a bad pop potentially. I think that's the whole of Size's well, actually, yeah, it's the whole of Size's army and Fargo's army both going down here. A bit of a trade-off on both sides. Scud Storm is about to fire again for Size. I don't know if he's going to go for the Scud again, combined with a sneak attack. Fargo not, he's even floating 7k, but he's not got the tunnels that he needs around the Scud, because he needs to learn from what Size did in the first with the first attack with the Scud and the sneak attack. But Fargo's hanging in there. He's got 7k. Size on almost 2k. He's got a couple more markets now than before. So Fargo's still got a decent hold on the bottom right. Scud Storm's still not firing for size, but that indicates to me that he is waiting to hit the Scud with the sneak attack again, just to reset it, because he's got 2 minutes 14 to chill. Anthrax bomb coming in, and all the buggies are going to escape. Only killing a couple of units, 2 RPGs and a worker. Sneak attack is now ready, but there is units right there, right next to the tunnel. Needs to get back inside of that tunnel really, really quick. Weirdly, War Factory right next to the Scud. Yeah, throwaway account. No worries, I'll put in a good word for you. Yeah, man, I'm a Russian. I'm a Russian puppet. Can you tell? Can you tell the accent? I had to learn English. I'm a Russian spy. Oh, really, really bad pop there from Fargo, losing pretty much everything inside of the tunnel. Only that buggy surviving. The bus having to evac. Fargo's on 2,500-ish. He's building 2 more Scud Storms, though. I'll be impressed if Fargo manages to win this, because so far, Size has been controlling most of this game. Fargo's getting pushed right back here, though. He's got 1 big line of tunnels left, though. Fargo's Jarman is being pushed back. Buggy's out once again for Fargo, but they're all going down, Battle Bus included. Scud Storm is about to launch for Fargo, though. But Fargo doesn't have any units at the moment, I don't think. Size quite rightly beacon in the second. Scud has been stealthed immediately, but Size will remember where it is. That's why he has beaconed it. Normally you see people beacon them 1, 2 and 3, so you know which one's going to launch first. But I don't think it matters now, because actually that one's going to be first. This Scud has been fired, though. Let's see where that is going to hit. That's going to be the palace. I don't think he knows where the palace is, though. He's going to go for the markets. That was a pretty good hit, because he's killed a chunk of the units and 3 markets and a radar van. And that tunnel's down to the hole for the time being. Another Scud Storm up. Size might begin to panic now, seeing 3 Scud Storms on the map, because obviously he doesn't know.
Love you, but time
Oh my,
to
I don't know if you guys can hear it, but the thing that Kevin has wrote there, I actually it's not reading it out to me. I think it's something to do with my settings. I don't know if you guys heard it or not. But thanks for the donation, dude. Much appreciated. Steph says, can I count both players' black markets? Yeah. So 3 are dead there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... hang on a minute. 6. Is that 6? 7, 8. 8. Oh, man. And look, right next to the palace. Is that why Size has done that palace back there? So what did I get to? 8. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Did I count that one already? I think it's 12. I think it's 12 v 8. 12 markets and 3 Scuds versus 8 markets and 1 Scud. So Fargo definitely has the advantage here. But this army here from Size is pretty strong. If he's got the Anthrax bomb, Fargo might be able to kill all of this in one go. Size will need to react in time. There's no pop there from Fargo, but Fargo's attacking from the north instead, and 2 buggies going down there. Okay, at least you guys heard it, but I'm not hearing it for some reason. I don't know why. Something changed in my settings. Yo, Kamikaze Ball. Welcome. This arms dealer for Fargo is taking heavy damage though. We've got buggies coming in from the north, and Fargo at this point just really needs to hold on, and I think he can win just with what he's got. He doesn't need to invest in any more markets, just needs to hold on, and he should win just purely with the Scud Storms and the extra economy. Fargo's managed to turn this around. He's doing really well. Scud is ready to fire for size though. Not sure which Scud he's going to go for now. I don't know if he remembers which one he's going to fire first. I don't know if I know either. Is it going to be that one next? It's going to be that one and then that one, I think. Sneak attack is being deployed for size on this right side. It's taking some damage. I'm not sure how many size has got inside of there, but there are defensive tunnels pretty much everywhere, and size desperately needs to cause maximum damage now. He's kind of going all in, you could say. Marion said, why did Size stop spamming black markets? He had 8 and then he just randomly stopped. Yeah, maybe that was his downfall, but that's typically Size's style though. He makes a few markets and then he just focuses on units with all the upgrades. That is Size's style, and generally it wins his GLA mirrors. He's very good. Obviously, well, he's very good with everything, but his GLA mirrors, that is his style, and he wins a crazy high percentage of them. Quad being taken out, but Size's attacks, I don't think he's got enough economy behind this to sustain it. Fargo losing a couple of units, but he's got a nice load of tunnels out, and he just needs to hold on until these Scuds can fire. And if Size loses any more markets, his economy is going to be very hurt. Maybe Fargo's going to wait until 2 of them are ready in one go to fire. Not quite sure what Size is waiting for to launch his Scud. Yeah, Fargo did say too easy. He is 2-0 down though, and almost he was for the most of this game he was losing, in my opinion, but he's only just clawing it back now. But he says too easy anyway. He's saying use the super weapon. I think Size knows what he's doing though. If he's waiting, he's fully aware that Scud is ready. He just quits. GG. Fargo did have too much. Really impressed, because for ages there he was way behind. Remember way back to the beginning, Size was on 2 war factories and a palace before Fargo's palace was even up. But yeah, maybe it was just down to that 4th supply that got Fargo into it, but then also a few sneaky tunnels. So Size's 3rd supply did go down as well. So yeah, well played. KD says you can block the chat during your match. Yeah, I think you're right, actually. I think I can press tab and mute the players, but I don't really want to mute the players. Do we want to mute the players? I think we want to see what they're saying. Yeah, well played to Fargo, pulling it back. I'm going to update the score. Maybe I should put the lights on disco mode every time there's a winner. Where is disco mode? Okay, disco. Not bright enough though, is it? There we go. Every time there's a winner, I'm gonna press disco mode. Is it called disco mode? Yeah, it's called disco color. USA mirror on Final Crusade. I'm going to put it to green. Flaming. Oh shit. I need to select observer. Silly me. Boyke says this is going to be 4 hours. Not convinced, actually, because this USA mirror is probably going to be pretty quick. It is a bunkery map, though, but it is Final Crusade balanced, so there is 4 crossings. So unless this turns super bunkery, I don't think it will. I think this one will actually be pretty quick. Fargo's USA mirror, I think, is pretty good. So's sizes, though, so let's see how this is gonna work out. Mart Smart says, will I participate in the World Series 2019? Yeah, that's the plan. I've got a couple of new bits of equipment and stuff, so I want to start playing again properly and get used to what I've got. Also, my room sounds very echoey when I speak, so I've got some I'm gonna do some finishing bits to my room, and once I've got everything sorted, then I'm gonna start playing, practicing again. I haven't played properly for like six weeks, or like 4 or 5 weeks, something like that. Fargo going for 2 supplies. And lays the lock in the drone. Don't know if he stopped a little bit prematurely there, or... Okay. He scanned too early. He scanned it too early. So he's coming in with a drop and also 2 supplies of his own. Size going in with a missile defender. Drop very, very quick. It's going to stop Fargo collecting for the time being. This is a nice drop from Size, because that one Ranger can hold its own against one of the Ranger with the help of the missile defenders. Fargo's not going to be able to collect for a while now. Fargo's Chinook's going to go down here. It's already looking very, very bad. Nice laser lock. It's an expensive loss at this point in the game, 1200. War Factory now up for Size. Size has just played really, really simple. He's just done 1 drop with 3 missile defenders and a Ranger. Caused some damage, and then behind this is going for War Factory Barracks. Size is... Sorry, Fargo's going for the oils. But he's lost 2 Chinooks. I'm not quite sure that's worth it. And now these Vs are going to be coming through as well. Yo, Russian dude, welcome. But I think Fargo's going down pretty quick here. I don't think this is going to be a long bunker game. Fargo does have a few missile defenders out here now, though. And he does have one of Size's oils as well. So if Fargo can stabilize and hold on, he's not actually in a bad economic position. He's on 2,300, despite losing 2 Chinooks very early on. One of Fargo's dozers is going to go down now. Actually, he's survived. 1V laser locked and went down there. Size is going to kill another Chinook. Fargo's not reacting here. I'm not sure quite where he's looking. He's also not getting the oils. He's only got 1 of Size's oils. That one did survive. Those are going down there. Fargo's going to try and save his main supply line, but another 3 Vs coming in. Size once again controlling the pace of the game. Those are going to go down. I don't think the War Factory is going to even finish. There is another War Factory over here, though, so it doesn't necessarily mean everything. But this army blob of Vs is so hard to deal with. Yo, Sissicot. So I was saying GG before Fargo. But he's just getting back at Fargo for his kind of flaming before. Yeah, Size killing the main supply of Fargo. Very smartly actually waiting for the kill on the supply there. That literally just provided a little bit more cover, but he's going to lose one of the Vs anyway. Needs to be careful with these Vs. He's running into these missile defenders for absolutely no reason. This one might actually escape, and Laserlock needs to come in instantly from Fargo. Very, very strange though. But Size, I think, was actually trying to sacrifice and kill the Vs, but he doesn't realize there's another war factory left. Size now has 4 missile defenders. Fargo does have pretty much all of the oils though, except this one. Fargo's got a load of Vs out, but probably the same amount as Size, if not probably less actually. Fargo is somehow pushing back. I think it's the Hellfire missile drones that helped him there, but this bunker has got, what was that, 2 missile defenders inside of there? Fargo weirdly doing alright, but he's losing his Vs now, and once they are dead, they cannot be rebuilt. Fargo does have a load of missile defenders back in his base. It's hard to see the difference in the colors because that green, that cyan actually does look a little bit like green, and the map's green as well, so. Another Chinook going down. But I mean, how the hell is Fargo doing this? Size is now under pressure in his main base. He doesn't have any Vs left in his main base, apart from that one, which is going down very, very quick. But once these Vs go down, though, that is it. And Size has killed a hell of a lot, though, so Pathfinder's probably going to be out soon. And if without Vs, he's going to be only on infantry. Yeah, Fargo's on almost 8k. Size only on 2,200. I kind of like Fargo's idea, trying to go for a mass eco. Freestyler says ask them to pick colours. There's a massive drop here. And Size doesn't actually look that strong. There are Pathfinders out now. But I mean, if Fargo gets Pathfinders, yeah, he does. He has Pathfinders. This is actually going to go pretty close. But he does have the tow missile upgrade. Yeah, it was looking really, really solid for Size, but now all of a sudden, he's only got a few units on the map. That oil has been taken out. 2 fully loaded Vs plus a Chinook. I'd be mass producing Chinooks out of there. Does he have power? Yeah, he has power. Needs to... I don't know about evac in that, actually. I was going to say evac, but there's so many Pathfinders about. But yeah, Size is not in the strongest of positions. $600 left. This injured Chinook does not want to hang around over here. This could end up in a stalemate situation, but Size does have a dozer left. And these Vs are still going to be pretty tough for Fargo. Fargo has a load of infantry. I'd just be coming in and doing some massive drop. He's lost his only V there. That's potentially GG. I see what he tried to do. He tried to do a drop combined with that V attack. I don't know about collecting from here. Just needs to send every Chinook that he's got. Unlucky for Fargo that the Chinook is actually heading straight towards the Vs. Did he realise his oil just died though? I think he should have. Those drones though, did they scout that this Chinook is on the way? These Vs are going to go across the map and probably finish off the last few buildings. Even if it's a base trade situation, they're still picking Size to probably win. This drop coming in now. He's going to go for the dozer. Might be the crush coming in. He's not realised though. Is he going to go for the power now? He's going for the money. He's going for the money. He's killed all of the Chinooks, but there's 2,600. remaining for Size. But I think Size is just going to walk into the base now and just kill all of these missile defenders. That's what Fargo probably could gamble on doing is loading this full of missile defenders. Size playing really, really defensive. He's got to be careful that a big drop doesn't come in. Oh, the Chinook once again going straight towards the V's. This time he's going to get caught and he's going to go down. That's so unlucky for Fargo. But these are going to come in now and just clear this up. There's so many Pathfinders in here. It's just going to clear this up so fast. Nice try from Fargo, but not coming out on top this time. That is pretty fully loaded, actually. That was his only chance, really, of killing some of these Vs if the Vs had walked straight into it. GG. Well played to Size. But Fargo did give him a run for his money at points there. Fargo was looking really, really strong. But yeah, just when Fargo tried to do that multi-pronged attack, it didn't actually go his way. Size successfully defended it really, really well. So well played. So 3-1 is the score. Score is updated. We need to do disco mode. Disco. Size with the mouth this time. Fighting back. Okay, this is going to be game number 5. I'm going to put it back on red. Okay, game number 5, we're going to jump in. GLA versus Nuke this time, and I didn't see the map name. What's this one called? Something on the beach. I can't remember the map name, actually. Bombardment Beach, is that what it is? Bombardment Beach? I think, don't know. Either way, we've got Fargo in the top left with the Cyan, GLA Vanilla. And the bottom right, we've got Size with the China Nuke. We know his Nuke, because I missed the command center, but we know his Nuke because he's got the two pipes sticking out of the reactor, and also these 3 little things going inside of it. Actually 4. Size doing 2 quick supplies. This map's going to be hard for GLA because the Battlemaster is really, really easy. Can just build a war factory, Battlemaster, really, really easy. Just walk into the supply line. You can put some RPGs inside of here, but generally the Battlemaster can take them huts out pretty quick. So let's see how Fargo's going to handle this. He's going for the... Let's going to approve some of the chat messages. He's going for the crate there. Yo, Toxin Tractors, welcome. Has gone for the crate. There's also 3 crates in the top right. Tunnel going up there, tunnel going up there. And a tunnel there as well. Fargo boxing his workers in. There's only 4 workers collecting though. That one is collecting long distance, which isn't actually that good. Terrorist is going to try and kill some trucks here. If he's force fires the ground, nice. Bad micro there from Size, walking straight into the terrorist. But he did save his trucks though, so don't know. You let me know if you think you'd rather lose a truck or would you rather lose a Battlemaster. I think I'd rather lose a truck and rebuild it because trucks only cost 600, whereas the Battlemaster is 800. Almost killing another Battlemaster there. War Factory does go down with the Terror Tech. Very, very nice. Yo, Dark Reaper, welcome. Welcome to the channel. Fargo so far doing pretty well. Killed the War Factory. Killed one of the Battlemasters. A tiny bit of harassment to the trucks, but was chased away pretty quick. Sneaky tunnel in the back of the base for Size here. And if he closes down the War Factory very, very quick, that'll be bad news for Size. But this tunnel here is in danger. There is loads of RPGs, and he's chosen to go for Marauders. Needs to save the Marauder, though. The Marauder does escape just. He's targeting the wrong Battlemaster. The Marauder comes out at exactly the same time the Battlemaster goes down, but the Marauder probably... yeah, Marauder has gone down. A load of Battlemaster's gone down, though, so... probably still worth it. He has held off the initial attack. It's better than them getting in your base. That's the last thing you want, but there is a sneaky flamer here. Has killed that supply, killed all of the workers. Probably going to do severe damage to that tunnel as well. There is RPGs here, and I think Size has realised it because he is hoarding his Battlemasters back here. Yo, Turn Dragnor. Welcome to the channel. Another supply established here for Fargo, and he is going to scrap up one Marauder. Another technical coming in, this time looking like it's going to be RPGs maybe, or at least there's going to be one RPG. There is a Helix out for Size, so Fargo's going to need to transition into quads. And the trucks now taking damage. That, importantly though, more than killing these trucks, is going to highlight the Helix, reveal the Helix. Which will allow him time to get some quads out, maybe. The Helix is coming across the map pretty quick. Yo, LuciferArise, thank you for being a member on the channel. Welcome, thank you very much. Fargo's on 3 supplies. Building a Stinger. That terrorist almost getting to the Battlemasters. There is no Battlemaster here, but Size is taking back the map control. More importantly, though, he's getting loads of XP. Battlemaster going down there. This one probably going to go down as well. Maybe taking a quad with it, though. Quad needs to move off the radiation. But a Helix with the Battlemasters is going to be bad news for Fargo. The truck's still not collecting from over here, though. But Size has expanded to the middle. Helix once again clearing out tunnels. It's getting so much map control. Not looking good for Fargo. Bunker going down. Fargo does have that oil there. He is trying to get the other one as well, so he's definitely not out of this. He's going to catch a dozer here, building a supply though. Hopefully for him, that dozer does finish building the supply, because then he can get the XP from killing that as well. Supply is going to be finished. Size not cancelling that in time. But there is a double scrap Marauder there as well, and that's going to kill the Battlemaster. Probably is going to vet up if he gets the scrap. He does need to vet that up, because that single-handedly can destroy Size's ground army. But the Helix is coming in now, and he's probably going to try and take out that double scrap Marauder. Weirdly, Size not going for that. I think he maybe could have picked that off. Size is taking a beating down here. Battlemaster's trying to push the quads back. I'm sure he still has the double scrap Marauder. The carpet needs taking out though. I'm not sure if Fargo's going to react. The artillery coming in combined with the carpet. Would have been nice if you stopped that carpet. The Helix coming in now and the whole base is gone. Yeah, I think that was a mistake from Fargo. He should have picked off that carpet. With these quads, with that double vetted quad and that scrapped up one, he would have been able to take that out. But now his whole base is lost. That's probably lost him the game single-handedly on that. Battlemaster's coming in. All going down though. And Fargo's still looking fairly decent. He is rebuilding his main base supply. Size has only got, what, 3 Battlemasters and a couple of Helixes. But Fargo also only has a couple of units as well. Fargo managing to push this back. Propaganda Center now going up for Size. More veterancy on these quads. I'm not sure if he still has that double scrap Marauder or not. Doesn't have them crates in the top right. Some Battlemasters sacrificing themselves to thin this army out. And they are taking out the quads, and that's exactly what Size is trying to do and what he needs to do. Does have the double scrap Marauder still though. So Size is not in the best of positions, considering he just completely obliterated Fargo's main base. Fargo's still looking fairly strong. He's got the 2 oils and 2 supplies, whereas Size is. I think what probably is hindering Size is this supply placement is not perfect. So one of the trucks is delayed in getting the money. He is still floating 2,500 though. Yeah, Size is under pressure here, and Fargo's army looking pretty decent. That Battlemaster's going to go down. Where's the Helixes though? Or Helix rather. I'm not sure where it is. I can hear it. Nah, he hasn't got enough he hasn't got enough quads. Maybe he does. Oh, he hasn't taken the Helix out. The Helix has just escaped. But there's only one. Oh, the Overlords are out now. The Overlords are here, and that's really bad news. Yo, we can do it. Welcome to the channel. Yeah, Battlemaster. Sorry, the Overlord is really bad news. The Palace going immediately up for Fargo. He's going to need a Jarman to take it out. There are terrorists here. Is he going to try and engage that? He's going to try and engage it, and it's going awfully low. But does need to be careful now because the ECM and Battlemaster is here. Battlemaster does take out a quad. Another Marauder. There is a Terratech as well. But I think it's these 2 oils that are keeping Fargo well in the game. Fargo's tunnel there has been denied. He's sending a Terratech over there, I think. Size now collecting from the middle. Terratech is now fully loaded. He did set off there, I think, without all of the terrorists inside of it. Pretty sure the artillery and carpet is due again sometime soon. I imagine he might be trying to use it on these defenses to try and break through here. I can hear a Lotus somewhere as well. He's trying to capture the oil. There's 2 Helixes out now. It's a shame for Fargo that he didn't... Oh, that's a nice Terratech, potentially. Didn't kill what he wanted to kill, which was the Overlord. Size is being pushed back in the middle, but the mines there are going to trap those quads. The quads are better off going forward now. Carpet coming in. That's what I said. He was trying to thin out these defenses. And not sure that's the greatest of pops right there. Fargo has a habit of doing this. He's maybe going to pick off one Overlord. Yeah, he is going to pick off one Overlord, but he's lost so much though. Remember, he still has the oils though, so might still be in this. I think the Lotus got killed. Artillery coming in as well. Helixes are clearing up pretty much everything. There is a battle bus here. Yeah, Size I think is winning. These units are much stronger. The army is much stronger for Size at the moment. Roll says Size is lost. I'm not 100% sure. I think Fargo is lost. It's the best of 13, so it's first to win 7. Size will be more than halfway now. If he does win. Wow, did he kill one of his own overlords there? Yeah, he did, because the Jarman's out. So actually, you might be right, Roll. Jarman does change the game, and it's these two oils that keep in Fargo in the game. Mine's well placed there by Size. Size is going to try and chase this Jarman away. The Helixes are coming in. One Overlord, sorry, one quad going down there. I think the battle bus has gone down as well. Size recapturing his Overlord. Don't know, the Jarman's still alive but needs to run away as Jarman is being chased down. Does manage to get to safety. But it's the Helix Overlord combo is really hard to deal with. Fargo's been pushed further and further back. I think Size is going to try and get that oil. He hasn't killed it. It's got a tunnel going up there on the left hand side. They might be able to get the propaganda center. He'll realize it's undefended. But Jarman, yeah, Jarman is his key to victory here. Jarman with a rebel ambush, maybe. But he needs to get a good hit on these helixes. The helixes are a massive part of Size's army. Size losing a little bit of HP on the helixes there. But yeah, Fargo's like got to fight two battles. He's got to make quads to fight the helixes, and he's got to make battle buses and Jarman to fight the overlords. EMP has disabled everything there. The helix is coming in now, killing the oil in the center. Fargo going for a counter attack. He's going to kill the propaganda center, like I suggested might happen. But the command center here is in danger of going down. Fargo's main base again going down. The quad's coming back to save this. Size has been very good at expanding to the middle supplies. He's expanded there, and he's also collecting this one that Fargo's had for the majority of the game. Oh, battle bus going down, really unlucky. Got stuck there on the terrain. Went down past the mountain. Shouldn't have done that. Should have stayed back. Jarman picking off the outpost, and now anyone that Jarman snipes off now, Size will not be able to recapture because that outpost now is empty. Oh, that's a nice carpet. Nice. That's what makes Size such a good player. Baiting out the pop. But what I think Fargo is going to do now is attack with the quads and use the Jarman just to defend against these, because Jarman will eventually be able to clear this up. It just depends how much is he going to lose in the meantime. He's going to snipe off that one first. Something is coming in here. I think it's mines, probably on top of the Jarman. That's really unlucky. That could have potentially lost Fargo the game. He's looking pretty bad for Fargo anyway. He's on 5k though. I mean, where's the command center and the rebel ambush on top of the overlords? But this is just Fargo getting cleared up now. Oh, he does have the command center. Just must not be on level 3 yet, maybe. Artillery is coming in. I don't know if the carpet is on its way as well. Battle Masters are out, but it's just a matter of time now. Their mines is going to kill all of them. That's going to GG the game. Yeah, it's completely GG. Even losing an overlord there. I don't know if that was actually Fargo's overlord that he's captured. Yeah, Fargo cannot win. Fargo trying to hold on. There's no chance he can win this now. 100% over. Fargo calls him a lurker.
You have been defeated.
And disco time. Disco, 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 disco. Now, well played to Size. It was looking a bit dodgy ground for him at one point when Fargo managed to get, I think he had like 3 supplies, a chunky amount of quads, double scrap Marauder. It was looking alright for him at that point. But Size has ever managed to turn it around. Oops. Didn't realise the 0-hour music had finished. Right, I'm going to do the score. Is that 4-1? Okay, they're going to reverse. Okay, so welcome back to the reverse of what we just saw. So this time we got in the top left, we got Big Size in the blue Chile Vanilla. And in the bottom right, we got Fargo with the China Nuke in the Cyan color. So Fargo is really up against it now. He's 4-1 down, so Size is already over halfway to his 7 victories that he needs. This tournament is sponsored by LuciferArise. It is $65 sponsored by him to the winner. I'm just going to refresh the stream on the other page. I think there's a delay for me. So yeah, we got Size. Let's see how he is going to handle this differently. He is doing a pretty similar build order. Still going for the same supply that Fargo went for, with the same defensive tunnel. Also sending a terrorist, but Fargo differently is sending a truck to try and crush the workers here. And he is going to, not get one crush. Actually, with a bit of correct micro, he could have done that. He could have hit it. Does get one worker. Now needs to go back here, but there is a terrorist here for Size. And I think one of the trucks at least is going to go down. He might actually force fire the ground. He's going to get one truck, so that truck will need to be rebuilt. This truck here is killing all of the workers for Size. The terrorist there going down, but that one did obviously get that truck that we saw. Yo, Mr. Crabat, welcome. Welcome to the channel. Yo, DZ or DZ Walid, welcome. And thank you. The Gat there taking out the other worker, and Size's second supply is under a lot of pressure here. There's a Battle Master here to help this as well. Yo, Russian dude. Lots of Russians subscribing today. I think that that BL9 guy is helping out the channel. That hasn't scrapped, has it? I don't think. No, it hasn't scrapped, but it is going to scrap now unless Fargo reacts really quick with the scrap deny. Oh, was that a scrap deny? It looks like it was. I don't think that's a scrapped up one. But it is a vet too, though. Yo, Sophie you, welcome. Not a bad start for a Fargo, actually. I think this is a decent start for him. Size has been on pretty much one supply the whole of this. Because his workers once again are about to get killed. Nice aggressive tunnel there from Fargo. From Size. Fargo also going for a propaganda center behind this. Size is... that was a bad pop. But the Scorpion is out as well, which might help defend it. But some of the workers are taking some damage. The Scorpion might actually go down as well. Nah, just surviving. But more Battlemaster's coming in. And yes, Size is going to be only on one supply. There is a Battlemaster in his main base as well. So Fargo is doing really, really well here. But if that gets scrapped up once more, that will potentially be very, very dangerous for him. I'm not sure if there's any RPGs inside of there. Size only on 1,000 now. His main base and his second supply both completely wrecked in terms of the workers. He does have a super tech though. That's potentially going to change the game. 2 trucks here are going to go down. That's a mistake from Fargo letting that happen. Because that's now going to keep Size in the game. That's pretty much Size's only chance and only unit. Tunnel there is denied. The worker has gone down. But this tentacle is a little bit trapped now. It's going to go north. There is a Battlemaster there taking out the supply. It is a little bit low though, so that the tentacle will be able to take that out nice and easy. There is another Battlemaster here. Yo, Russian dude. Like I said, plenty of Russians on the channel tonight. ECM's now out, which only means Overlords are going to be pretty close behind. Another aggressive tunnel from Size in the middle, claiming a little bit more ground. I'm expecting a Lotus actually from Fargo. Generally, if you get in this kind of position, go Lotus behind it and get the oils. That for me would be a concrete win. But either way, it's looking pretty good for Fargo, no matter what he does really. If he makes Overlords or whatever, it's still looking pretty good. Size is managing to hold on, but I really feel this is going in Fargo's favour. Fargo's now going to flame down that supply. 2 workers rebuilt. They're going to go to waste though. There is a terrorist here as well. Or 2 terrorists rather. I think trying to get some lucky hits on the Battlemasters. Lotus is here. Worker does go down. Bit of a counterattack here from Size. I think he's trying to buy himself some time, but Lotus is very close to the oil. I think Size should be able to distract Fargo for a little bit, but I think Fargo's going to push this back. It might pick off a war factory. This is not very good from Fargo. He's losing loads of stuff. But there is now an Overlord out, and he has picked off the super tech. The RPGs have gone down as well. So actually, I said it was bad from Fargo, but actually he's managed to clear all of this up. And picking off that super tech was probably the most important thing. There is a terrorist here, though. And is that his last dozer? No, it's not his last one. But that was a big hit. No, the Overlord has gone way, way too far. No, the Overlord is probably going to die if that survives. That's the luckiest Overlord, and that might actually change the outcome of the game. That's one of the things you can love about 0 Hour is just literally the tiniest bits of micro in the tiniest few seconds can make all the difference. And that Overlord surviving, well, if that didn't survive, those Scorpions then could have come in and attacked. And Fargo wouldn't have had much to defend against it. Size is now showing some aggression from the other side. I don't think Fargo realizes that Size doesn't have pretty much anything. Needs to be careful of that terrorist. Getting awfully close to the Overlord. Tries to force fire the ground. Does cause a little bit of damage. Size being pushed back here though. Another sneaky Battlemaster probably going to the main base of Size. Command center being built. Fargo now only on one supply because his second is cleared out. But he could long distance collect from here. Actually, there's another crate, and here as well. So actually, it'd be good to long distance collect from those two, or even build another supply over there. But Size is being pushed back here. It doesn't really have an answer for a group of Overlords with a group of ECMs. He is going to counter attack instead. This is what, like in previous games, I've seen Fargo do some really bad pops and lose to the better army. But instead, I prefer to go for a counter attack, like Size is doing here. Rather than take a bad engagement that you know you're going to lose, go for a counter attack instead. So Fargo's second war factory there going down. And the Scorpions are going to push in. That's going to buy Size some time if Fargo does go back. Airfield being made. But Size is going to spot that though. Yeah, it's come out weirdly. Odd choice against all these Scorps. But the Overlords are going to chase it away. With the correct micro, really, you shouldn't even lose an Overlord versus these Scorps, even this many. Size only on $900. Someone said, why didn't he go for the oils? Maybe he should have done that. But his the war factory in the main base is under attack. Troop crawler is helping out with the battle. I can see something being captured in the middle. That is Size's oil being captured in the middle. Needs to be careful with this Overlord though, because these Scorpions in numbers will cause some heavy damage to it, but the Overlord needs to just run away. He needs to just run straight across the map. Don't hang around. Oh, he's hanging around actually, picking off some Scorps, so maybe actually he knows fully what he's doing. Size has gained some map control. There is a tunnel now very, very close as well. Worker taken out there. This Overlord is hanging around still. War factory gone down. I can hear something else being captured. Oh, that's the Lotus this time capturing Size's oil back. This rebel trying to capture the artillery platform. Helix now out though, and there is no quads, there's no air defense. This is GG. Fargo has to win this one. Yo, the Timekeeper, welcome to the stream. Helix killing workers very, very slowly, but still killing the workers. But there's no anti-air from Size, so yeah, it's GG. He's got no answer. Fargo says easy. Not quite sure that was easy.
You have been defeated.
But nonetheless, Fargo's just playing the mind games. GG, well played to Fargo. Gonna update the score. And we are gonna go with another disco, since we had a winner. On full brightness this time. It's just when the whole thing's on bright, that's when it's blinding. When the odd one like that, it's actually not so bad for the time being. Looks like it's going to be Inf GLA. Okay, so with the 7th game now, still first to win 7. Fargo can still make a comeback. We are on natural threats. We've got in the south Fargo with the cyan Gile Vanilla, and in the north we've got a big size with the red China Infantry. Let's see how Fargo's going to play this. Need to be aggressive, in my opinion, and cause some damage in the early game. But let's see what he's going to do. Sizes infantry, as with all his matchups, are very, very strong. He's very good at just kind of holding on. In the beginning, playing a bit defensive and then kind of pushing out when he's got like 2 or 3 outposts with the ECMs. That's very difficult for GLA to deal with. Size going for War Factory Barracks with 2 supplies. Fargo has force fired the ground there. I think he's just using that for speed. Does he realize there's a car there though? I would be going for the car. Or maybe he's just... Yeah. Would have been better to get the car first? I don't know. Fargo behind this going for a terror attack. It's got a tunnel there on the right side, tunnel on the left. This terrorist here looking like it's going to go in the supply line. It might actually succeed. And he's going to go for the dozer. He's going to go for the dozer hunt. And the other dozer is only there. Needs to be careful against the minigunner though. If he force fires the ground, it might kill it. It doesn't force fire the ground though. I think size. I think Fargo's going to go for that. This is very smart. He's taking a bit of the HP off the flamer with the technical, and that's actually going to make the tunnel win the engagement now. Needs to get another worker there ASAP and re-heal that. But I think he's going to go to try and TNT this. There is a outpost going that way though, so this is going to be close. He is going to get in though, and he's going to hit the supply. Very, very nice. That's some good damage. So far he's killed the dozer and the supply. And the flamer saving his tunnel, repairing the tunnel really, really quick. Really, really nice. Impressed with Fargo so far. It's pretty faultless. There's not any mistakes that I can see at the moment. But this outpost here, if it comes from that right side, that tunnel is in danger. Those are going down though. Yeah, those are going down. But is that the right thing to do? Because Size is now just going to go all in. It's not even killed an outpost, but this terrorist here is probably going to kill 2 trucks, maybe 1. He's going to kill 1. It's actually pretty better if he just waits there, because it just delays Size in collecting. Fargo is now going to go for another TNT. Is he going to go for the oil? What's he going to go for? So that terrorist did go down to a truck. This is looking very, very good for Fargo. He's really, really playing well this game. He's killed 1 outpost, but he's gonna... That's actually not a bad engagement. Toxin tractors here as well are going to help clear this up. TNT has come in and killed the power. This is looking like he's going to go 4-3. Fargo does need this game to make it a competitive series. Steph has been timed out for 300 seconds by USA Bruce. What has Steph been doing? Steph's usually alright. I don't know what he has what he's been doing in the chat, but I trust Bruce's judgment. Never Terror Tech, but Size is now on no power, so every outpost is going to be painfully slow to be produced. So Fargo's done exactly what he needed to do here to win this game. Really, really well done. I think there's very few players that can put Size in such a position just after 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Size is not looking in a good position at all. Let's see if he can still pull it back, but Fargo, meanwhile, is just massively in defense mode. He has got a Rebel ready to capture the oil, but no capture upgrade. Not sure where the second Rebel is, though. Got another Terror Attack coming in, and this time it's not going to be successful. It does cause a lot of damage to the War Factory, though. Well, only about a third of the damage or whatever. But this damage is caused that cannot be repaired because he doesn't have a dozer. Yo, Owen Rommel, welcome. Yeah, Cyrus D says Daniel Fargo's won this. I agree. Playing dirty, but it was very, very good. Killed the dozer. I don't even know if he was aiming for the dozer in the beginning. He just happened to see it and then went for his spur of the moment thing and then went for the other dozer with the tech RPG. That definitely was fought through, but it's part of the game. Still winning. Nice terrorist there, killing a load of tank hunters. Size behind this, making another outpost. Fargo going for the oil, says why so easy. I think on this one he can say probably why so easy. This one was probably the most convincing victory from Fargo so far, although it was dirty. He did take the dozers, but Size probably should have got power mines on his power a lot quicker, I think. But yeah, well played to Fargo. It was a decent convincing victory, but yeah, like you say, it was dirty win. Gonna update the score. And we're gonna have Disco. Let's see. Don't know if you can see. Don't know if you can see that, but you can like basically go through the store and see everything that everyone's created. This one's called Christmas Gone Bad. So it's basically people can make these customized. Don't know quite what's happened there. Actually, it's frozen, isn't it? Nightclub. That's pretty cool. And then if you like it, so you can press preview, you can test it, and then you can if you like it, you download it to your phone. So I'm gonna download that one. Nightclub. Or Nightclub 2 rather. I like that one, it's just a little bit too bright. How do I turn the brightness down on it? I wonder how that looks now. Okay, so we're back with a rematch. We've got a 4-3. I did update the scoreboard then. I think, yeah, we're on game 8. We've got Fargo in the north with China Infantry. We've got Size in the south with red GLA Vanilla. We're back on Natural Threats. I actually quite like this map. It's pretty good. Siabidua says Christmas lights again, please. I quite like the Nightclub too. If you want Christmas lights though. Or did I download it? I don't think I downloaded it. This one's called Shooting Star. Actually, I'm going to stop messing with that for the time being and just concentrate on the game. I'll put Christmas lights on for you later. Size has gone for the Terracar. Fargo did predict that and actually went for Tank Hunter to try and kill it. Size maybe predicting a Helix here, but Fargo actually not going for that. Oh, the terror car is gonna... Is he gonna go for the dozer hunt? He's killed the dozer there, but that's actually smart because it stops the bunker being built, which now allows Size to harass over here. So that might actually be pretty smart. So yeah, I think Size is going to harass this left-hand side now. Fargo needs mines there, in my opinion. Fargo does get cleared out of the middle building. Size is going to push forward and rebuild that. There is a technical going to the left-hand side, but there is a outpost there. Dozer has gone all the way across and building a bunker. There are mines on the war factory. So if that is a Terra Tech, yo Russian dude by the way. If the Terra Tech does go near the war factory, it will go down. But it is a Tech RPG actually. He's trying to take out the outposts. Technical does get away, but the RPGs are all going to go down. Those RPGs might escape. It's a Flamer outpost combo. It's looking pretty good of an attack. But there is a few quads there. That Technical needs to be careful. I think Fargo's going to try and bunker the sides, and then he's going to try and push somewhere with the outposts. It's typically what you want to try and do with infantry. He's trying to go for the oils as well, though. He's trying to pick off an outpost, and one outpost does go down. That's unlucky. It'd be nice if he gets a bunker there, actually. Size has recognized that he's going for the oil. Technical does go down. One quad does go down. Be interested to see, actually, if he's going to get that oil. Fargo actually choosing to go back. There is a tunnel on the right-hand side. This army from Fargo now probably going to die. Probably maybe take 1 or 2 units with it though. But it's a toxin tractor that most people don't actually mix in, but actually it's a really good tanky unit that has a lot of HP and can take a lot of hits from the tank hunters. It's a good unit to kind of, as you would say in like World of Warcraft and stuff, tank the damage. Yo, Mass Pro Killer, thanks, man. My mic, I think it was just the microphone by itself was like 350 or 400 pounds, English pounds. But then you can't just buy the mic. I tried plugging the mic in just by itself. You need a audio interface to boost it, and that costs like another 125 or 150. I can't remember. But then I've got another thing as well, like an audio processing unit. That was like another 250, so it's quite expensive. Size has got a decent map control. Fargo's got that oil. Fargo's also got quite a decent army. He's also in Propaganda Center. He's on 2 war factories now. But yeah, Size has just got such a good wraparound on the base. I imagine Size is going to be going for the middle very, very soon. Size has the oil on the left-hand side. I think I can hear Lotus. Yeah, there's Lotus hiding behind the tree. Plenty of quads out here, but against outposts, it can always go pear-shaped. Or go south, as some people would say. Yeah, you never want to have a load of quads against fully loaded outposts. It can always go badly. Size has a nice presence in the middle. Also has the hospital captured, which for anyone that doesn't know, it repairs your infantry, self-heals them. It would be nice for Fargo if he does manage to push down this left-hand side. Because he can probably kill the palace. One outpost going down there. and all the infantry inside it not quite dying, but they are very, very low. Fargo is managing to push through. I don't know if he's going to lose too many tank hunters though. He's lost a load of stuff, but he has claimed some map control back. Fargo in the meanwhile has built loads of flamers, ECMs and outposts behind this. Size now collecting from the middle. He does have this oil on the right side though. Fargo's actually on 2 oils for the time being. Size is on 1,200. He's got 4 quads there. Got some angry mobs chilling in the middle. There's going to be a push on the left hand side, but there's plenty of tunnels, a palace. I imagine a Jarman's going to be there somewhere as well. Angry mob. This is a good try from Fargo, but I think Size is still 1 step ahead. Power plant being built in the back. That tunnel there has not been finished. Got an assault troop crawler in the mix now as well. Lotus is still chilling out here, but the angry mob is forcing these outposts back. Oil is now going to be killed. Fargo's reclaiming some land on the right hand side. Oil does get killed completely. Lotus is still hanging around. Would be nice if Lotus actually gets in the back of the base, because that can actually really distract the GLA player. Start capturing things like the supply and the war factory and stuff. It can really distract him and allow you to attack with the outposts and the ECMs, flamers and stuff. But yeah, Fargo has a chunky army, but it's because he's on 2 war factories. He's just spamming pretty much empty units. Plenty of quads out now, and there is a flamer. Is that self-flaming? Yeah, I think he used self-flaming his outpost. It's very bad. The quads are taking this all out though. I think I heard the artillery now then come in. Angry mobs here causing massive devastation to Fargo's army on the right. The artillery is coming in, but I think once this army gets killed, Fargo doesn't have very much behind it. Artillery coming in, taking out some workers, but I much prefer Size's position. I think Size is going to take this. Fargo just doesn't have enough. And the MiGs don't even have the napalm upgrade. He's about to be mined out on his main. He's only got 12,000 left there. Meg taking out the Jarman. Very nice. But I think it might be too little too late, because there's a massive amount of quads here about to kill this oil. There's 2 outposts, ECMs, a few infantry. Main is now mined out. Yeah, as someone said, I think Size has won this one. I don't think Fargo can win. Yeah, Meg going down. Killed a load of RPGs though. So maybe these outposts can come in and do some damage now. There's more RPGs behind though. And the ECMs, when they're locked on something, will not provide any cover, but the outpost going back. ECM's now back in the mix. Yeah, I think Size is just too well established in this game now. Lotus is in the back of the base capturing the black market, but Size is quick to respond. Yo, Marius, welcome to the channel. A big blob of units coming down this right hand side for Fargo, but Size is going to go for the counter attack, and the barracks is going to go down first. Attack on the right. There is a dozer being brought with it as well. Carpet. Did that try and... Yeah, I think he tried to hit here, but I think he split the army, and the mines have been dropped right on top of the quads, so that's not good news. But there is a worker there, conveniently clearing all the mines. Flamer going to establish a flame war. Yo, Deneska777, welcome. Fargo's getting torn apart. Bunkerino. GG. That takes it to 5-3. Zero music on off again? No, the GLA music is back. So yeah, 5-3. Gonna find some Christmas lights for you. Should be 5-1. Christmas lights. I think that is it. Yeah, that's Christmas lights. That's Christmas lights, but it's way too bright. Tank demo is next. So we are on with game number 9. We've got Fargo in the south with China Tank. And the Cyan Killer Tournament Desert we're on now. And in the north we've got Big Size with the red GLA Demolition. Is this the open middle? No, it's not the open middle. This is standard Tournament Desert. Yo, Mohammed, thank you, man. Thanks very much. Got Fargo going for 2 supplies. I imagine it's going to be 2 supplies, 2 war factories. Very, very standard. I imagine Size is also going to play pretty standard. Don't know if he's going to go for a Terratech or not. I think probably not. I think he's going to do some kind of defensive demo traps, like, for example, over here. Defensive demo trap and then a tunnel behind it. Truck on the right side is going to be late to the party of the worker building the tunnel, and that's going to be a truck going down very, very quick. Terrorist is also going to get in the supply line for Fargo. This is very, very bad. Terrorist is potentially going to kill 2 trucks. Yeah, so bad. There's a flamer going to the middle, but that sets Size economically far, far ahead now. Size going to try and defend this flamer with the tech RPG. Been successful so far, but it's actually the flamer is now going to get in, and actually, if that flamer just goes all the way over there, there's no tunnel. So it actually really could. cause some damage. He's going to try and go for the barracks instead. There is a Scorpion here to try and defend it. The barracks probably is going to go down. The Flame Wall is a tiny bit off center, but still going to kill it, I think. Did that technical go down? At least the RPGs did. The demo trap there ready. We've got a barracks going up on the right hand side. Flamer did go down. I've got gats all over the place from Fargo. Unlucky for Fargo, Size has got inside of the bunker on the left hand side of his base. Size looks like he's going for the oil capture, which I think is a wise idea in this matchup. Flamer did clear out that bunker there for Fargo. Fargo's going to continue pushing through the middle. I'd like to see some Battle Masters in with the army as well, and not Vet 1 ones. I want to see Vet 2 Battle Masters. Size is almost ready to capture his oil on the right side. It's bad engagement here for Fargo. Yeah, there's not enough Battle Masters. Too many gats, I think. Just slightly too many gats. Just swap 2 of them gats for 2 Battle Masters and also make them Vet 2 as well. That technical potentially going to go down, but actually just escapes, and now it is a super tech. Size a bit slow capturing his oil. Palace going down for Size on the top left. That's like a hawky quick Palace. Size going over here with the super tech. I think he's going to try and kill that that gap, but Fargo did react quickly, and the technical is going to be chased away. Fargo's making some ground in the middle, clearing out that building. But I think Size is going to be going on demo bikes really quick. Fargo clearing that out, but the gat on the left hand side is now going to go down, and that super tech is now heroic, and obviously a super tech, so very hard to kill. Fargo's army is still lacking firepower though. I mean, where's the high amount of Battle Masters? He might have caused a bit too much damage to that bunker. He does manage to get inside of it, and one of the Scorpions is going to get picked off, I think, or at least sent very low. He's going to get picked off, and he's got a decent-ish hold on the middle now, but he's now building Battle Masters. Now wants to get the Battle Masters all the way over here. Size already making a black market. Yeah, man, like USA Bruce said in the chat, you can join my Discord channel if you know what Discord is by the invite link that USA Bruce put there. You can get technical support, you can find games, you can message me, you can chat with like 400 guys in there. It's a good place to talk all things 0 hour when you're at any time. I have Discord on my phone, so you can pretty much message me at any point, and I will probably get back to you. How is Fargo doing so well, pushing through the middle? He's got a counter attack on the right side once again. Size with his GLA counter attack. War Factory going down very quick. Fargo's still pushing through the middle. How is he going to react to this though? Dropping down a barracks. Probably going to be some tank hunters to try and fend off these Scorpions, but some tank hunters so far getting picked off already. These Battle Masters here combined with this barracks though might be enough to thin this army out. Fargo needs to concentrate though on pushing through the middle. One demo bike did go down there, but only taking out a outpost. Is Fargo paying attention? No. Loses 2 or 3 or even 4 units there if you include the tank hunters. Fargo taking big damage here. But Size only got quads to defend combined with the demo bikes. Needs to target the demo bike very, very quick. Otherwise, yeah, they're both dead. Not the best of situations for Fargo. Size almost on 7k. Fargo on 5k. Fargo also on his oil. Has got an outpost in the top left of Size's base. Yeah, that super attack has been causing massive, massive damage. This is probably going to put Size on 6. 6-3. Only needs to win 7 to win this series. Helix is now out, but pretty sure it's empty, and that super tech is going to get away regardless. Those are going down. I think Fargo is dead. Helix very slowly chipping away at the Scorpions. Probably will succeed eventually, but Size has got too much behind this. He's on 13k. Almost on 16k. He's doing that to annoy Fargo, so if when Fargo checks his money, at the end you'll see Size has like 20k. That's the reason he's doing it. But now he'll check his money, see he's on 17k, and he will feel demoralized. That's what I think he's trying to do there. Cheers, Pro Killer, for the nice words. Well played to Size 6-3. Only needs one more victory, and it will be Tank versus Fargo's demo. Size's Tank is going to be hard to beat. Let's see. Yeah, let's see how Fargo is going to handle it. Is he going to do similar to what Size did? Is Size going to get some sneaky flamers in? This could potentially be the last game if Size manages to pull it off, or is there going to be an epic comeback? Let's see. Is Fargo going to try to mind games? Okay, so let's see if Size is able to call it a day here. We've got big Size in the south with China Tank in the red. And in the north, we've got Fargo with the Cyan GLA Demolition. Let's see if Fargo's able to hold in. Or is Size going to kick him out now and take the $65? It was sponsored by LuciferArise. It's just a one-off set of games. It's not like a tournament or anything. I've got Fargo going for a forward tunnel, but that is going to be met by the perfect build order from Size, which is a truck. But is the truck going to spot the worker? That is the question. He is going to spot the worker, and there is a terrorist right by it, but is Fargo going to react? Not expecting it. He's going to crush the worker. And now the truck is going to get in the main base, and there's no tunnel. He's going to drop down a demo trap, but he needs to have that built by the time the truck gets there. I think he's just going to finish it in time. Needs to move the worker right now. Yeah, Size knows it, see? Size knows exactly what just happened. He's going to go for the crush on the worker and the war factory instead, and then now a Gat's going to get in. This is potentially... Oh no, he's going to kill... That was like edgy as sea stuff. He's gonna. Oh, he could have force fired the ground loads of times. Why isn't he force firing the ground? Lost his worker again, and now this Gat is killing this tunnel. Tunnel going up on the right hand side. If the truck goes there, that could potentially destroy that. I think it's up to 43%. Or is it more? No, maybe it's 50. Is it 54%? But it's killed the it's killed the tunnel. That's really, really bad. The GAT's here now as well, and Fargo is getting obliterated. Yeah, this is, I think, Fargo out. Size with a really, really nice aggression there. He's already on 3 war factories. He's got barracks on the left hand side. Barracks is going down. The GAT is just ravaging the worker line. This is Fargo probably out, I'm afraid. Scorpion is going to chase that GAT away, but there is a flamer coming in here. There's a flamer here as well. War factory going down. If he just starts flaming there. Yeah, perfect. He knows there's a demo trap there. He knows. GG. Calls him a looker, but of course he knows it's a joke. Well played to Size. Really, really well done. Yeah, Fargo not expecting that truck through the middle. If he'd have force fired the ground and stopped that truck, it could have potentially gone differently. But yeah, Size just proving too strong for Fargo in this instance. Really, really well played to him. Gonna update the score at 7. 7-3 to Size in the end. But yeah, Fargo just not up to scratch. I think Fargo lost the last 2 challenges versus Scuba as well, so Fargo not having the best of times at the moment. So yeah, really, really well played to Size. He does take the $65. And that's Fargo out. Who's going to be the next challenge, and who is LuciferArise going to sponsor to challenge who next? Hopefully I'm going to start playing again soon and get back into the 1v1 and making some videos and stuff. But cheers for tuning in, guys. Cheers for all the new subs and stuff. Cheers for the donations and new members, Erdy and Lucifer and whoever else I forgot. GG, well played. Hopefully enjoyed the stream, and I'll be back very, very soon. So GG.